Today I'm going to a small town called Markdale, northwest of Toronto, to meet with a Persian lady called Nagar, who has used a large property and a few teepees to create New Earth Estate Retreat Center, and has made quite a different lifestyle for herself. I have just entered Nagar's backyard. It is some hectares. I call it yard, and it actually takes 2 to 3 minutes to get close to her house. I am really curious to hear her stories and visit her teepee village.
Oh, hi, Human dear. How are you?
Very well, thanks. Are you all right?
Yes, thanks. How is everything with you?
What's new?
Health and same old. As you see, weather is changed.
Exactly. Yeah. I entered Nagar's home. Andrew, Nagar's friend, was also there, a Canadian man and one of the most wonderful, lovely people I have ever met.
Take care of all that. You have a lot of things to do. I do.
How long have you been in Canada?
I was actually born and raised in Tehran.
When did you come?
When did I come to Canada?
Yes, what year?
12 years ago. It was 2006 that I came. As you may know, immigration is a lengthy process, especially for Iranians. And depending on each case, it can take 4 to 6 years. And for me, also took 5 years.
Nagar's application for immigration to Canada was approved, and Nagar immigrated to Canada, to the city of Toronto, to start a new life there.
Actually, soon after the first month of my arrival, I found a job in my own professional field, which is computer software, web and application design. I found this job in the best part of the city and good salary and started working and living. In Toronto, after some time, I started feeling I'm tired of the city. I like to live in a more natural environment, and the way I have always dreamed about, in the nature. I thought, why should I postpone this dream? And started looking for a big property which is forested with a body of water, pond, and river, and the possibility of bringing this project that I had in mind to reality, this teepee village that we will talk about. So I moved from Toronto, bought this property which already had this house in it. Just some small changes needed to be done, such as separating upstairs and downstairs, and I could use downstairs as a rental cottage, so people can come, experience and enjoy this natural environment as well during summer, winter, weekend or holidays. This is the tractor, which in the winter we use to clear the roads from snow. When the snow is heavy and serious, especially during Christmas and New Year holiday, which we usually have programs and guests here, we have to clear the roads 2 times per day, morning and evening.
Here you are, at the middle of nature. How is the situation with the animals? Do you have wild animals here?
Yes, of course. We have some wild animals here. Deer, coyote, and wild turkey.
And do you have bears?
No, bears are not common animals of this area. A couple of years ago, we heard one was wandering around, but this does not happen often. And that one appeared in the spring just for mating. Generally, bears are not common here in our area. These teepees each have a name.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
7. One is hidden now. As you see, the names I picked and called each teepee is the name of the indigenous famous leaders and warriors.
I can see one of the names is Pontiac.
Yes.
Isn't it the same as the American automobile of the same name?
Yes, that's right.
So Americans put the name of an indigenous leader on their car.
That's right. Pontiac was a war chief who the British settlers had difficulty overcoming.
Fast and ready to struggle. That's why the car they named after him is also big, ready to struggle, tough, and fast.
That's right.
Is this to make fire?
Yes, this outdoor bonfire at the middle of the village, it is for all the villagers, people from all the teepees to come and get together around this big fire and have an actual face-to-face real communication instead of the virtual or online communication. My idea was to bring the sense of community and having an actual meeting spot.
Do you use the teepees during winter when you have so much snow?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You have some gathering and retreats then when it is minus 30?
Yes, even minus 35. We've had people here.
How is inside the teepees? Is it cold?
As you see, each teepee has 2 layers of canvas, and there is a buffer of air in between, which works as an insulation.
But is this enough for minus 35?
No, of course not. This is not enough. People should dress like when they go skiing. Outdoor winter clothes, make fire in the central fire pit, in the teepee, and sit beside the fire. And keep the door closed. And little by little, they start feeling comfortable, and they can lighten their clothing and peel some layers off.
I see. You make fire inside to heat it up.
And we make bigger fire in the winter, of course. There are some waterproof mattresses inside on the raised wooden platform that you can throw some blankets on to make it even more comfortable.
Wow. Wonderful. So whoever comes to experience these teepees must really enjoy it, don't they?
Yes, they do.
In nature, experiencing teepees, nice forest, fresh air, fire, sauna, and a hot tub. What else could they want, really? In the evening, 2 native people come to New Earth Estate to sit beside the fire in the teepee and explain about some of their culture and ceremonies. In the beginning of each ceremony, they burn some plants in a small bowl, such as sage, rosemary, or sweetgrass. They fan the burning leaves with an eagle feather or even their hand. Then they start washing with the smoke over their hands. Then with both hands, bring the smoke to their heart, their ears, mouth, and all the head. This is to clean themselves, their senders and receivers, and emotions from negative energy, and to balance the physical and spiritual energies. Breathing the smoke of these medicinal plants, the brain produces endorphins, which is a natural morphine in the body, and its main effect is to reduce pain. This hormone also gets produced by our brain when we exercise or laugh. As in all the indigenous ceremonies, appreciation and thanks to Mother Earth and the Creator. Mother Earth is the holiest existence among Native Americans from North America to South America. Drumming and singing is always a part of their ceremonies. The drum they use is very much like the Persian daf, maybe a bit smaller, made of a round frame and a piece of deer or buffalo skin. They use a stick that has a leather cap to hit on the drum and then sing.